Seven
well,
eternities later.
but everything I was saying will be heard by the audience whenever they arrive. So, well, I'd like to welcome everyone to the Party President Debate of 2015 well, I guess it's October, right? Yes, it is October! Joining me tonight is my co-host.
Saul 97.
No, you're not my co-host.
Not this time.
Trained you
Not
too
this
well.
time.
Not this time, sir. Oh yeah,
I
Cash
should be
is going
called
to be
since
my.
official started the post.
And tonight also will be the party president candidates, Matt, aka Oric. Say hi, Oric.
Hi.
Okay. And Tar, the other party president candidate. Please say hi.
Hey.
Awesome.
He said say hi, sir. Can't even follow simple directions. Terrible.
The reason I do that is because
I'm starting my attacks early.
Hey, at least I didn't start the party president election poll.
Conspiracies. Anyway, to explain why
just delete it and make me party president.
Cash, say hi to everyone.
Hello.
So this way, everyone has seen which one of the boxes light up, and so they know who is talking. Because the Skype call is actually like being integrated into the show, and so what's happening is they are seeing the boxes light up.
Oh, that's cool.
So this way, they can tell who's talking, and they can go, man, that jerk, Chris. Man, we should he has this weird thing about Stargate. We should beat him.
Oh snap! It's showing up. Streaming now.
Yay, it's on.
Oh, so Cash, you actually checked out the stream?
Oh god, it's double sound. Let me turn it off.
yeah, that's why I can't look at it because my connection can't handle that. It just can't.
Oh god.
That destroys my internet connection just to watch stream at the same time. I can't do it.
Crazy.
Yeah, no, be careful. No streamceptions here.
Streamception.
Yeah, actually, Captain Jack used that. He turned on his stream of Battlefront 3, and you could hear both of them going off. And he's like, "It's a streamception."
I'm gonna change my Skype picture to my in-game picture. The world does not see my.
Okay, let's get to the debate. I've already been 3 minutes and the debate hasn't even started yet.
Well, I think it's 3 hours.
And keep everyone in line. Official and DK keep on getting offline.
Well, you would need a bigger stick, Sarah, to beat me.
Oh, sir. I have the biggest of sticks.
You wish.
Update my Skype picture. There it goes. Awesome. Yes.
That thing's revving with script. Okay, so whoops.
Man,
now
these moderators suck. What do you think, Sar?
Yeah.
Beat the moderator.
I think it's about time we take over the show.
You're worse than the CNN Republican debate moderators. Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just here for the cookies.
You're just here so you don't get fined.
We're going to have mine
I heard you
cookies.
much.
We're going to have cookies for mine, okay?
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
So I guess question. I guess we should. I'm going to probably ask you a lot more questions aren't associated with E-Republic because I'm essentially trying to create a kind of a background of what kind of person you are.
Yeah, CNN and moderators.
Essentially, everyone knows what we say we are, but when we start asking people their like political beliefs and like deeper things like just physiological issues. Yes, I just made up a word. Yes, DJ has made a word.
Philosophical? Is that where we're going? Yes.
So I'm gonna ask you some. Yep, I have problems pronouncing that word. I don't know why. Thank you for not mocking me for that, because so many people do. And I'm like,
What? I totally just did. I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
It was a very mild mocking, though, so.
Yes, but that's not how normally people mock me when I can't pronounce a word. It's usually much more expensive. Like sit there and like treat me as a child and slowly try to sound out the word with me. And like I like have physical issues like pronouncing certain words together, and it's just one of those.
All right. Debate.
I'm trying to summon people now. Okay, so first question. Let's take a hot button issue that's going on right now. So, what is the stance on memes?
Memes?
Yes, or at first.
What?
I will have to defer to my boy Swag Shibo, and I am all for the memes as long as they are dank. Now, some people post some weak memes, and we're not all about that. However, as long as the memes are dank, we're good.
Okay. I think actually the one that I've heard most recently is the one where they
John Cena. Da, 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 da. Oh, we weren't doing memes. Okay.
They point at your shoes and go, "What are those?" And like that became a thing.
That sounds awful.
So what are your thoughts? Sorry.
I have no clue.
That's okay.
If elected party president, I will post a meme a day.
Okay, do it.
In the fun zone. As a matter of fact, I will invite the Sultan of Swag himself to post a meme a day. On
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm fine with them.
Thanks.
I totally
Who's freaking?
totally had a blank wow.
So anyway, so I started with an easy question just because like some people are really into those and some people are not into those and some people would like memes to be burnt alive. I don't know. But that's not what I believe and what I think is not important because it's what y'all think and believe. Hey, Cash, you have a question for our candidates or do you want me to like some more?
Yeah. Has anyone ever seen where my evil minions went?
Yes, where did Cash's evil minions go?
What?
Yeah, you heard him. He wants to know where his evil minions went.
Did I miss something?
So, Sar, do you know where they are?
Evil minions? They were in my closet.
Cash's evil minions. Okay. Oric, how about you?
Minions. I seem to remember something about some minions, but currently I do not know their whereabouts. However, if elected party president, I will fund a search party for said minions.
Oh, just human placements. They're expendable anyway.
Yeah,
Never
that's
mind.
why they
We
were
won't
in my
waste the
closet.
money.
See,
I have
if you
since
elect me, I know
amended
what
my
the min-
position.
that
I've
means.
since amended my position to
Yeah,
one of
no.
fiscal responsibility. We shall not waste any money to find those minions.
Oh, God.
Don't need to spend any money because I know.
Oh,
exactly what they are.
wait. I'm going to turn that around on you. So you're saying
Max
the
taxes.
missing feds is not important.
The what?
you're saying that missing feds are not important.
I was unaware that the feds
You're
were
saying
minions.
money is more important than the party members.
I'm saying minions are
Yes, but
subhumans.
they're feds, right?
Are
Cash,
they?
are they feds?
Are they?
Well, let me be more specific. The shield has been getting smaller in size lately, and for some reason, I can't find new members to fill in the ranks. How am I gonna solve that?
Uh, when what's that? Oh, Wolverine came in. They took pretty much everyone. Um, all the MUs are having problems finding and keeping people because Wolverine's just destroying all the MUs. So we're just gonna have to find new people to join the game and join Shield. That's pretty much the only way we can do it. Or give a super bonus for joining or something like that.
Okay.
Oh, you just kicked Aramek. How cool. Essentially, if you can't see in this, well, yes, you can see it in the stream because now that's a thing.
You can see it in the stream because now it's going to take up the entire stream.
He just
Just
continues
going to
to
be
say
poop.
poop.
Oh, there it goes.
And then Auric put down his rebellion.
Mm.
Oh!
Oh God! See what's funny is like every time we would mention like links or like something funny happening in the comment section, the audience couldn't know what it was because they can't see it, and now they can see it. I like this.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, Cash, you're probably confused. Essentially, they're kicking Aramek and making some very vulgar comments.
He kicked
I know,
him.
I kicked him too.
Yeah, he did. He was the second person to kick. I was the third person to kick him.
You don't want to mess with him. Oh my God! Why are we thinking to Aramek?
Yes, we are.
Because he's not the POTUS anymore. Seems like something. Seems like the thing to do.
Yes, yes. Yes. Now everyone observe the party president candidates as they pick on poor Aramek.
Oh, poor former President Aramek. Oh.
Keyword former.
I'm glad they're showing appropriate respect to POTUS.
Hey. I think whoever's the nicest to Element, will get his vote. So we all should be nice to him.
Nah.
About that pin up.
Yeah, no, Gels.
And then
You don't need his.
like throw ninja stars at.
So, in regards to Shield, it used to be a thing. It was a great thing. There was a lot of activity from its leadership, and that's what really moved the MU forward. Was a lot of activity from the leadership in Shield. When we're gonna call it the Great Divide. When the Great Divide happened, all of the leadership in Shield left.
It sounds like something from like
for me.
a sci-fi novel, The Great Divide. The lands of the West and the East.
Yes. All of the leadership left Shield except for me, and I was left holding the flag. And since then, it's just kind of languished because I don't know if it's just in this day and age, in EREP, you have to be in a large War Inc. or Easy Company, you know, level of military unit that to get anything done, or if it's just nobody really, you know, MU politics just isn't as big as it used to be anymore because it's being dominated by the much larger and centralized military units. So I don't know. We'd have to just sit down and find out what direction we want Shield to go in. Whether it's just gonna be like a small force of active, you know, players, or if we want to try and grow it into what it used to be, or better. I like the better. Um, we'll just have to figure out what direction we want to take it in, because you know, right now, even with all of Cash's activity, it's just kind of sitting there, and
So
I don't know. We'll have to figure out something to do.
Cash is there. He's holding the flag.
And he's doing a really good job at it. Don't get me wrong. I was in his same
I'm
position.
sorry.
I was in his same position.
I'm visualizing Cash on a mount, like on like a cliff top, with like you know like holding the flag in his mouth, you know, like a beautiful sunset.
Jesus Christ.
Really?
I mean, you know, Brando.
I was going to go for dramatic prose, but that will work too.
Oh, by the way, Cash, Senryaku really wants you to talk.
Hello. I'm here. Yeah.
it's like Senryaku,
Yeah.
Cash,
I'm here.
talk.
I'm just a co-host. I'm just trying to help out here today. Sar and Oric here are the current party president hopeful. So.
Vice president, currently.
Oh, you're vice president hopeful, so does that mean I won?
No, I'm currently the vice party president.
He says he's sitting here with the party president debate.
Yes.
And he said vice president.
I said party president. I'm sorry, my words get a little slurred once in a while. I apologize.
You should put
fine.
the bottle down.
Okay, I guess we should move on to another question. So,
You skipped me totally.
oh, what did you want? I don't recall my question. Like, I just remember.
There was a question about Shield, I thought.
Oh, okay.
Well, see, I thought you'd said something. Maybe you got.
Oh yeah, I did. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I did. Say something.
I thought everyone like had said everything and like we were ready to go on to another subject. I'm sorry. Like if I go off prematurely, shame on DK. Shame on DK.
Shame on me for.
I'll take 40 Hail Marys and one confession, and you'll be good to go.
So, you all ready for the next question? Oric, tell us what your plans are for your cabinet. Like, what are you planning for your cabinet? How are you going to keep them enriched and ready to strike fear into your enemies and just to keep them energetic and ready to bash the next day with their faces if need be?
I don't know if I have any enemy, but I don't know. With the recent addition of the former country president, the former chief of staff and current minister of defense, and WTP's former media director, I'm hoping that we can Um, actually get some decent level of activity out of the leadership this month, um, precluding any real life issues that's been going on like the last couple months. Um, the previous party presidents have had great ideas at the beginning of the month, and real life happens. And I don't have a real life, so that won't be a problem.
I don't have a real life either, so.
In summary, my plan is to put them on my back and carry them if I have to. But either way, I will them to work and crack the whip if I have to.
So, here's what my plan is.
Sorry. What is your plan to keep the energy of the party energetic, ready to come out of the gate running and keep running?
So I'm going to have recruitment department, which focuses on like media, recruitment, just stuff outside of the Federalist Party. There's going to be a director that's in charge of keeping all his deputies in line. That will also include the funds retention. And then this controls his deputies. So if one of the deputies falls out, he can fill in for that deputy. Then there's retention that does like the fund department and wants the forum and stuff. If not really wants the forum, just makes like Fed stuff to make the feds want to get onto the forum. Then I'm gonna have you as you like your own department again, but that's going to still kind of fall under media and recruitment. So yeah, now I have a technical director, which will look for ways to improve the forum and get more people on the forum, which will be Tyler, and that's basically my cabinet.
That is Saw's epic cabinet as Orc talked about his.
Yeah, that's kind of the whole point.
I was just trying to put some energy in the room.
Summarize. Just in case somebody just showed up.
Someone just showed up. Okay. You want to summarize? Go ahead. Summarize, guys.
The fuck was that?
What was that?
My phone.
Oh. What is going on?
Hello.
Yeah, you're in the middle of a debate and your phone goes off. That has to be awkward.
All right, next topic. Where are we going now?
Want to go new topic? Okay.
I don't mean to be pushy.
Yes, pushy.
Yeah.
You must push the DK. For if you do not push him, he will go into large, abstract content.
But
here's one.
Okay.
What are you going to do to the fund department? How are you going to get people to stay active in the feds?
So, you want me to go first? Or you want Hope to go first?
I went first last time. Your turn.
Okay, so basically, I'm going to have the technical department and the fund deputy working together, thinking of ways to do it, and then I'm going to have an active fund director. We haven't had an active fund director, fund deputy for a while. And since we're going to have an active one, he will be able to do the Lucky Lotto, making games, just thinking of fun stuff to do. So.
Sweet. Anyone want to add anything, or do you want to move to the next topic?
I don't know, DK. As my director of fun, do you have anything to say for next month? You want to drop some?
Well, I don't think I'm guaranteed, because I think one of y'all asked me and the other person didn't. So, I'm not gonna like put like my word on
Oh,
any.
I have IRC logs. Don't make me post them.
You know, only one of y'all have asked me. The other one did not, and it was being
I
secret.
have IRC logs. Don't make me post them.
About what?
Well, actually, I was going to finish my Risk game. I was actually before I got like super sick. I was actually building a. I was generating a Risk map for us to play on the forum. I also kind of want to do something we did in the past, which was really, really effective. We kind of did a what if it was like a what if contest, and essentially we took a hypothetical situation. In fact, it was called hypothetical situation, and we let people respond with how they would resolve the situation. Then we evolved it to after they resolved the hypothetical situation, we would added another hypothetical conclusion to that, and they had to solve that. And then they would get a response back, and they would have to keep solving and essentially making decisions and more decisions and more decisions. And we had a really awesome zombie narrative from that. We also started a space one, but we didn't ever finish that one.
Also, we are going to continue Fed Game Night. I like that idea. Unfortunately, I was busy last week. That's an awesome idea. Whomever came up with it, it's awesome.
It was me.
I think it's a great way to encourage activity, whether it's done on IRC or if you know, on Skype to do it, or if it's just like everybody on the party forums at one time. That's awesome. I would love that. Like playing some kind of game. I know Crumstar at one point had started a Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, was it 5th edition, 5.5 edition? I think it was 5th edition. Either way, he started one, and I guess real life has kind of put that on the back burner for the time being.
Actually, maybe Aramek can tell us more about that because I thought he was part of that. Like I remember Eli.
I am part of that. It was Eli, not Crumstar. That's right, Eli. My bad. I'm sorry, Crumstar. Yeah, that was Eli. I was actually part of that also.
Which is why but I got sick and like no one ever like told me anything. I never like got a chance to introduce my character, but like me and him talked a lot about it. We did a lot of planning.
So it's my character was a dwarf barbarian. Shocker, I know. Oh my god, my dog is having a heart attack. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay, yes, please kill the person in the background.
So, with that game night, when I was fun director, I started something like that. And it didn't really go over that well. Because the party president thought I was taking activity away from the Fed party chat, which I wasn't. I was trying to bring activity to it. Then I just pretty much quit. Then Eli started up that thing. Then you started up the Skype thing, which has really went over well, I think.
To explain what we did, guys, like for anyone who wasn't there, we had basically had a cooperative Skype game. And the idea is that for one of the games, one of them would be the evil spy, and everyone else would be members of a resistance movement. And the spy is attempting to make X amount of rebel missions fail. And that was one of the games. The other one was an alteration of Mafia, but we kind of went under Hive. I don't know if you've heard that variation of Mafia, but it was quite fun. It kind of had a more sci-fi feel to it. Instead of Mafia members, you have like Xenos. Anyway, it was quite fun. We actually like recorded one episode. We tried to record the second episode, but
all right, I'm back. My dog thought somebody was trying to break in. Nobody was.
Cool. I wasn't worried. I was just.
He's an 11-month-old Great Dane, so he sounds ferocious, but he's not.
Crud.
Exactly.
Well, I've actually let's see
What'd I miss?
Anyway, no, we were talking about Fed Game Night. I was explaining the concept to anyone who wasn't there. But yeah, the second episode,
Then I explained the history of it.
the second episode did not get recorded because, like, essentially fraps crapped out. That's actually what we were doing. We were taking a Skype call and we were frapping it. But the way, like, I know Leo doesn't like YouTube streaming and it's like, shame on you, DK. But what's interesting about this is essentially we can add more people to the party, people who don't actually want.
Yes.
I think his Bluetooth finally died.
I do too.
All
did say it
right.
would
Well.
Anyway.
Okay.
I hear him in the background.
Just barely.
Technical difficulties.
At
I
my
think I wanted to play.
because someone called my phone.
Oh.
Well, just to explain, I'm actually using something called oh gosh, like I don't want to go to my desktop just to like but it's like I told everyone what it was called before. I was like, anyway, yeah, I but to explain, before with the Fed game night, we basically did, we essentially did, we frapped it and then we put it up on YouTube just so people could like view it and go, hey, that was kind of fun. We were just trying to get people to enjoy the content and give them options to consume the content. Because I hate to say, like, when there's only 4 of us there, you know, just setting up the schedules for everyone and making sure everyone can make it.
Did you say setting up the schedule and making sure everybody's naked?
Yes, everyone can make it.
Oh, make it! I thought you said naked.
I thought we
Maybe that's me.
would discuss those pictures.
Maybe that's me. I will post the logs. Don't make me do it.
Post them. Post them.
I don't know what
Post
logs I'm talking about now.
Log.
I have no idea what logs I'm talking about now.
Lies.
I just have logs of me asking DK to be my fund director. Now I can't find them, so it doesn't make a difference.
But actually, unfortunately, I
DK.
have logs. And like you would go, DK, produce the logs. I'm like, okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you want me, my assistant fund deputy?
My assistant fund deputy. I'm Mr. Funbags.
But I'm kind of the deputy right now since I help him with his streams a lot.
Did you see I kept you a Shield CO?
Yeah, I did. Thank you for that. I'm trying my
Okay.
best to keep it going.
Hey,
Okay.
Cash, I hate to do this to you. I'm going to make you temporary host for a second.
Okay.
The show will continue. My work just called me, and like I had to hang
Oh,
up.
lovely.
So I need to go talk to my work, and so my phone
I
is
got
going to
it.
leave the conversation, but my computer will still be in the conversation.
Do you have some questions to ask us, Cash?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Aside from your standard cabinets, who else do you have in mind working for you?
Me? What, me?
Yeah, start with Horrick, and then we go to Star.
Yep.
Start with me? Start with Star? Go
No,
ahead,
start
Star.
with me, I thought.
Yeah,
Go
we start
ahead.
with Horrick. Tell us who's in your cabinet, just so everyone who hasn't viewed the forums, shame on you.
So, basically, my cabinet is the vice party president, not Chromestall. I'm sorry, a second. I'm looking at 2 months ago's cabinet. My bad. So my cabinet is vice party president Chromestall, like political director or official, equipment and media, Paul, his deputy of recruitment is Mr. Kelly, his deputy of media is Oaks. His FedEx deputy is Almanac. Oh, Almanac, or however you say it. My retention director's Ace Viper, but he just dropped saying he couldn't do it. My uh, my FBI uh, director is Sean. Um, my fund director is, I don't know how to say his name, Scalarama. He expressed interest in becoming in leadership, so I thought that'd be a good starting spot for him. My technical director is Tyler. My Shield CEO is Cash, and his assistant is Apollo. If that's okay with you, Cash.
Certainly, Apollo's fine.
I thought I
Okay.
should give you another active person where you could kind of start rebuilding Shield and make it
Apollo's fine.
good. I mean, good.
Okay, cool. All right. So Sarah went. How about you?
All right, so where are we starting? Oh yeah, okay. So my vice party president and current shekel holder, treasurer, the one and only Paul Proteus. I've been his vice party president and director of recruitment during his last term as party president. And he has promised me that he will be active, and if not, I will find you, and I will find you. Also, next, I don't know about Tyler as my chief of staff with his current real life situations he has going on. I may have to replace him. I'm going to get with him later and see what he wants to do about that. But I was basically, he was going to be my extension, cracking the whip on my directors, making sure they post in the PDB and just keeping me updated, generally the direction they're going. DK, you are my fund director and fedRadio MC. He's been doing fund director before. It was great when he was there, so we're going to keep him on. Political director, Comstar. He's been doing it for a while. He's pretty good at what he does most of the time. And everybody has their days, but
yeah,
he's pretty good at keeping past party presidents on track. He's got great advice all the time. He's been around a while. He is the oldest Fed, and I refer to him as Old Man Crumstar. Cash, Shield CO. Congratulations.
yay!
So you keep your position.
Yay! And the three new Feds, I moved up to leadership positions because I know their level of activities. I know their level of activity will be enough such that it'll bring activity to everybody else. So I went ahead and moved them up and made them directors instead of deputies. I also know them well from working with them in the past, such as my recruiting director, Aramek, former country president and dictator. He's actually already approached me with a couple of ideas for recruiting, and I'm excited about them. And then we have Mr. Carey as my retention director. He's worked with Aramek before in the Education Interior Department of Citizens Affairs position nationally, and they worked well together when they did that. And retention and recruiting kind of go together. If you don't retain people, doesn't make any sense to just keep getting new people. So they'll be working together, making sure that we're getting new feds and that they have access to everything they need to continue being a fed. Whether it's access to this, that, or the other, whether they need the party president's ear to talk to, or, whatever they need. Mr. Carey will be there to facilitate that. And Oaks, I'm pretty excited. He came over from the Whale Party, WTP. He had some amazing media over there. I like his writing style. I think he can bring some good, solid pieces of hard-hitting journalism to the Fed media director position. And Maliema is an advisor, just to keep me on the up and up and make sure we're 10-10, 100. So that's my cabinet. Took longer than necessary, but trying to take up time until Chris gets back.
That's all right. We're just while we're waiting till he gets back. Let me ask the next question. Ice cream flavors. What kind of ice cream you like?
I'm a pretty more vanilla kind of guy, but I do like adding stuff to vanilla, like caramel. I love me some caramel sauce, some chocolate syrup every now and then. I also like cookies and cream ice cream every now and then, but mostly homemade vanilla. I like the sweet vanilla, the regular vanilla and vanilla bean. As a matter of fact, I abhor vanilla bean. It's awful. So,
I'm more of a Neapolitan type of guy. I like to make sure the strawberry chocolate and vanilla.
So we've got a vanilla guy and a Neapolitan guy.
The most important question you didn't ask, though, is ramen noodle flavor.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Right? Now, I am very staunchly in the chicken department. I think all the rest of them taste awful. If it's not chicken ramen, it's not ramen noodles.
I don't put flavor on my ramen noodles.
Oh. You eat raw noodles? That sounds awful.
You don't add flavor to yours?
No. I sometimes put seasoning on it, but not the package flavors.
I can't even eat plain ramen.
Now, in my college years, I have before just eaten the noodles without even cooking them. Like, I literally took it out of the packet and was like crunching on the noodle. Those are some hard times, all right? But we got.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
I made it through. So,
There you go. That's what matters.
now I can boil water whenever I need to. I can afford the water now. So.
All right. I was left unprepared for this. Ugh.
Fried chicken is amazing. Shout out to my wife for making amazing fried chicken.
Right. Yeah, now you're getting that southern in me. I love fried chicken.
Dude, I'm from Mississippi, all right? I love me some fried chicken.
I'm a vegetarian, so.
You're a vegetarian.
Yeah.
That's why he eats ramen with no flavor.
Yeah.
You're the second vegetarian that I know of. what do vegetarians eat?
Vegetables.
Anything.
It's in the name. Come on, Cash.
No, I know, but what I mean, recipe
As long
wise.
as it's not meat, I eat it.
At least you're not a vegan, because
Yeah. I don't know how vegans live.
I don't know how vegetarians live. I like steak.
Vegetarian's easy.
I like meat. Do not construe that. I like cooked meat. Like, as food. I like how Oaks is talking like he has a boat.
Yeah, seriously.
You do realize, Oaks, as a new Fed, you don't have a vote.
Yeah, you got to earn it like the rest of us did.
I don't think he has a vote. I don't recall. Maybe they just can't vote in the primary. Hell, I don't remember.
Who knows?
He can vote in game.
Yeah,
So
you
he should be
can.
able to vote. No, I don't know.
Oh, it's fun. I mean,
Uh.
1241's funny.
Okay, that's why I'm making questions off the top of my head here. As party president, how you gonna use our money? How's that? Let's talk finances. How you gonna spend the budget?
You want to take this one first, Sar? Or can I jump on this?
Okay, if you want to jump on it, you can go right ahead. I don't care.
We're gonna spend some, okay? We don't spend any of our money. And I've been told, while our cash is not Scrooge McDuck large, there's enough in there to start doing something with it. And I want to use it. Because it's not doing me any good. It's not collecting any interest. So it's not doing any of us any good just sitting there. So I actually want to use some. While being fiscally responsible. I don't want to throw it away. But I want to use some.
Here's what I'm planning on doing. So anyone that makes an article about the Feds, supporting the Feds, it has to be supporting the Feds. It can't be an article slamming the Feds.
Unless
But
it's
I'll be
satirical.
buying... What?
Well, carry on.
But I'll be buying votes for all the articles supporting the Feds. It doesn't have to be from the media director. Just any articles about Feds, supporting Feds, I'll be buying votes for. Then, if any for game nights and stuff, I might use some for that. Then, for the Lucky Lotto, we'll be using money for that. And that's about how I'll be using money. And if something comes up, or I think we should use it for something else, I'll use it for that.
Also, we're going to get some hookers and blow. But
Yeah,
just for the
since we have
leadership.
alternate.
Sorry, because we're elitists like that. Just for the leadership. I can't afford hookers and blow for everybody.
Am I included in the leadership?
Yeah, I can't afford hookers and blow for just every Joe Blow Fed. I'm sorry.
We could. Never mind. I'd lose the election if I said that.
Blow is expensive, okay?
I just wanted the hookers.
I was going to say we could get it for free from only and Melissa Wells.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm not going there.
Oh,
Oaks would like to know how much currency one hooker costs. And that's 69.
good question.
69 currency. 69. Of course. As if they would cost anything else. 69.
Wow.
Apparently somebody caught on to what you said, sir.
What?
I think it flew past some of these people here.
I just lost the election probably from saying that, but who cares? I had fun saying it.
Hey. Okay, gun choices. What is your preferred gun? A choice.
Gun? Up choice?
Yeah, yeah.
Gonna have to go with the Colt 1911. That's my
I have to go
pistol
with
of
a
choice.
shotgun. I have to go with a shotgun. Any shotgun.
Although I do appreciate a good rifle calibered in a 308. It's my preferred caliber. It's good for
I like
reaching out, touching somebody, but it's light enough that you're not carrying around big, ginormous, 50 BMG rounds.
I like my 303.
The reason why I asked that is because we're all from the South, and I know you have weapons, so.
I have one beside my desk, as a matter of fact, so don't come in my front door. Bad decision.
I'll remember that.
It's called the broomstick, okay?
Ooh.
I'm thinking about renaming it the Street Sweeper.
Street Sweeper, isn't it like an automatic shotgun?
I think so, yeah.
Is Molly Emma even in the feds anymore?
Molly Emma is
Uh-huh.
is in the feds.
Well, that's what I thought.
Yeah. So,
As a matter of
Going
fact,
back-
she is Shield XO. So
yeah,
excuse me. Also, Melissa Rose is still in the feds. So
yeah. Once this is over, I'll have to transfer XO to the other person.
To Apollo.
Hello, yeah.
Oh, whoever Oak wins, whoever you guys choose.
Yeah. All right. Going back to E-Republic, does either of you have any prospects for country president or any of the high-level offices?
No, it's okay.
I do. I would like to return to being the Secretary of Citizen Affairs so we can get some good interior education programs running again. Got kind of blindsided by NORAD's come from nowhere campaign just like the day before elections and did not have time to get in on that action. So currently I'm serving as the Deputy Secretary of Citizen Affairs under Eddie. Because by the time I knew that somebody besides Mr. Kerry or Dios Soroku was running, I did not have anybody. I didn't know. I was like, oh my God, what? What's happening? So at the moment I'm Deputy, but I would prefer to return back to Secretary of Citizen Affairs, although I'm thinking about branching out into either defense or NSC. I want to kind of make my rounds. I'm not saying down the road I'm not going to run for CP, but I do want to, have a wealth of knowledge about all aspects of running the country.
All right, that's good. Hey guys in the IRC chat, don't be afraid to ask questions if you have them, because my short list is running out. I guess I can open up the floor. Is there anything you would like to say to the audience here today?
Vote for me. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah,
Vote.
fuck.
Vote. Just
Like,
vote.
vote.
Oh,
Yeah, just vote in general.
Trump
There's
2015.
only like 8 votes so far, last I checked.
yeah, there's only 8, and they're all for Auric.
No, those 2 for me.
There are 9 total votes, and you have 3.
Oh, I have 3? Okay, good.
All right. So we're still waiting for DK to come back. Or Eleanor. Yeah.
I'm gonna ask the audience for some questions.
Yeah, audience, come on, ask us some questions.
So,
Well,
okay.
not Cash, just me or Sar. Nobody wants to hear what you have to say, Cash. Ooh,
Oh.
shut down.
Okay, official.
Work for Cash, but yes. So,
Okay, official.
whatever. Trump 2016. Woo!
Trump 2016. So,
What's
Trump. So
That's
what
Mr.
was the
Trump,
first thing you...
sir.
What would the first thing you do if you were elected?
I'm gonna get ownership of the Fed channel so I can put my access to 9,999 so that I can finally kick Apollo.
No, he did that already. He put his at 9,999.
I am not. I am 9,998. They screwed me on that last point.
He put his at 999 because he knew you'd
Well,
he wanted to
Well,
kick
if I'm
everyone.
the owner, it doesn't matter. So,
Yeah.
so yeah, that's happening, and then we'll get to work. We're gonna roll up our sleeves, get dirty, start working to get stuff rolling for this month. I kind of want to get hit the ground running.
I'm just going to hit the ground running. I'm not even going to care about getting the access.
Well, I already have
Just run
access to
over it, right?
everything, so I just want to kick Apollo from the channel once. It's my thing.
Poor Apollo, what did he ever do?
He kicked me. That's what he did.
He kicked me.
That's what he did.
Hey, he kicked everybody at least once.
So, Eli, Evil Ellis, Melissa, Tylo, J Frost, all have $9.99. So, and the rest of us all 9,000 and below. I'm at 10.
Aw.
Cash, you're not in here.
No, it's because Cash hasn't gotten on IRC maybe once before now.
I'm in the main Fed Party chat.
He's still not in
You're not in the
Shield.
leadership
I
channel.
still have ownership of Shield. He can't get in the leadership channel because he wasn't on when we added access.
I
Yeah, I
understand.
can't.
Let's see if we can get in there now.
Alright.
I'm inviting him.
I don't know if it'll work or not.
Well, did you get the invite?
Yeah, I
No.
get it. I'm here.
I gave him access, Oak. That's how he got in.
There we go. Now it's set up. Yay.
I do not, Senri, I do not sell weed, but I'm all for max taxes and spending it on constant war.
War. War never
What is
changes.
it good for? Absolutely everything.
Everything.
TK's back! Almighty Chris.
Max taxes. So, you're for max taxes. Are you both for max taxes?
Depends on the situation. Most in peacetime, I think we should have low taxes. In war times, I can see raising taxes, but not for every little conflict we have. Just for the big woes.
The only problem with that is every little conflict we have costs
Adds up.
more and more money now.
Yeah.
That's just the way EREP is going. Everything requires COs, and
Yeah.
COs start costing money. You know,
Yeah.
it's unfortunately with, you know, we got to hire mercenaries and set COs because nobody in the country wants to fight wars. You know, Macedonia, we got help, and it was great, but it didn't. It looked bleak for a while.
I think with that, with all these little conflicts, people are just getting tired of little conflicts. They just want something huge that they can fight for. Just not small conflicts here and there.
So I have a question for y'all. What would y'all think about during peace, high taxes, and during war, low taxes?
Yeah.
You suck and your idea sucks. Get out of here.
I guess we could put them in line to blow people.
Define low taxes.
Let's see, 0%.
That
sounds awful.
And then like max taxes, like during war, no taxes, and during peace, max taxes. Anyways, I'm sorry, like that I was gone for so long. My did not expect that conversation to last so long, but I knew like that was my work role and all my marching instructions for the week. So yeah, that was kind of important. Forgive me though, I did not expect to get that call at that time. Kind of odd timing. Anyway, so I guess we should start a new topic. I think we should talk about something going on in the real world. Oh wait, actually,
Texas.
No. Actually, Aramek asked a question a while back about black. I think it was a black sheep voting block, and what your thoughts on that were?
Yeah, he's talking about BSP and SFP teaming up in the top to get each other in the top 5 to take over Congress and all that.
Oh yeah, sorry. The BSP SFP block. Yeah, that's what his question was.
Yeah, he's all mad that AMP's blocked out of the top 5.
Who is?
AMP.
Who's mad that AMP's blocked out of the top 5?
I guess Almanac is. I don't know.
What are your plans for the
Aramec's a Fed. I don't think he cares anymore.
Voting block? Like, are you going to like sit down and try to make a deal with SFP and Black Sheep to kind of form a to add their voting things to your criminal empire, or?
I gotta let you go. I'll be right back.
Oh, great! Now Sar is leaving. Goodbye, Sar. Let us know when you're back. I'll add you back in, or just hit the like come back button. So Ulrich, I guess this question is strictly to you. Are you planning using the SFP Black Sheep Party voting block? Are you going to sit down and try to make a deal with them?
A deal for what?
For their voters.
They're going to vote for their own party, presumably. Right? I mean, they're in the top 5 now. They need all the votes they can get.
That's I guess, somewhat true.
Used to, I would have worked with SFP to gain their votes. I don't know how well it would go over. How it would
so what did I miss?
But what?
I
Nothing.
Created a verbal deal, and like the verbal deal like was destroyed because the person I made the deal with like dropped down because a bunch of terrible things happened between between the SFP and the Fed at the moment. I mean, at that
previously, me and Jude had discussions. Me and Jude are cool. I know Sar and Jude have had their thing, but me and Jude have always been cool.
Playing, we want logs.
Logs.
No, I'm not gonna post logs. But,
Logs.
Logs.
But me and Jude are cool. I don't have a problem with anybody in BSP or SFP. Um, I've worked with Razula in the cabinet. I've talked to Roper plenty of times. Me and Arden have talked plenty of times. And in SFP, of course, you know, I rolled with all of those guys when they were in Shield. Nick, Wookie, Jude, Artella. They were all here at one point. Kevin.
Yeah, I was brand new to the Fed party when he started to leave.
Yeah, I think you had just joined when the Great Divide happened.
Who? What?
Me.
Oh.
Actually, what's going on right now in the chat, if anyone's seen? Right now, Yui and Oaks are talking about Rocket League and how one of them is better at it than the other. Interesting.
Fed's rule.
Apparently, they're using Rocket League to determine who is more knowledgeable of either public.
Hey man, doesn't matter. I'm all about some activity in the Fed party channel for a change.
I know I was supposed to be in fedRadio, but everyone was chatting in here, so it made more chance to just stream within Fed party chat. I was gonna just stream within fedRadio, but since everyone's here anyway, you know. Actually, I should make sure no one's saying things in fedRadio. Where's Chris? No, there's no one in there. Okay, so yeah, I didn't know that knowledge of Rocket League, transcended barriers of video games into e-Republic skill and knowledge. So this was something good to know. Apparently we all need to play more Rocket League better at e-Republic. Oh, sorry. Oak says Rocket League is the only determinant of knowledge. And then Sarah says, we're seeing the death of We the People in Amp. This means fun things, right? And I'm thinking that's troll face, maybe.
I always thought of it more like a Cthulhu face, like.
Arabic introducing of me and his dad was all about banter of Rocket League. Apparently, the nation powered on banter of Rocket League. So, Auric, what is your knowledge about Rocket League, since it's such an important subject of the success and determination of the entire country, nation, and political parties?
Fuck Rocket League. Hate that game. I suck at it.
Yeah, it's a stupid game.
It's not. Well, I mean, it's not a stupid game. It's kind of fun, but I suck at it. So, fuck
It's
it.
a stupid game.
And Yui thinks he's MLG, and he's awful too. So.
Oh, are we speaking truth? Okay, how about this? I'm going to say something to make everyone feel better. Everyone here is better at the game than me. Okay? There we go.
Get out of my chicken, dog. Go
No,
away.
you're better than me, DK.
I haven't even played, so.
Neither have I,
think
Kat.
clicked that
Neither
game
have I.
once.
Watched a Yahtzee review of it, and that's about as far as I got. I simply watched a
clicked that game once, but never really played it.
play of it, and not
On the
really.
on the other side, Hearthstone. That's where it's fucking at. Get on it, son.
I actually played that on my cell phone.
Hearthstone? That card game?
It cost so many.
Whoa, son, it's not that card game, okay?
Well, no.
For your information, I played Hearthstone for a little bit and constantly lost because I didn't put down money for the best cards, so I just quit playing.
That's true.
CAD.
Pay to win games.
The card game is Magic the Gathering. Okay, that's the card game.
Well, I never
Hey, I
really
was playing
got into Magic
Magic
that
Gathering
heavy.
before it was cool.
Tasty.
I would like teach the freshmen how to play, and like we would just be like sitting at the table, and like some people go, "What are you doing? You play Magic the Gathering." Oh, can we watch? You want to play? Oh, I don't have the card. Here, and I pull out like 10 decks, and like everyone at the table brings out like 6 more decks. Pick a deck. Get a deck. And then we
No, I
started
never
creating a
really
little
got big into Magic. I played a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards when I was younger.
I taught everyone to hate everyone who played Yu-Gi-Oh. That was
Well, I mean,
like we would like go to the Yu-Gi-Oh people and say, "That's not a game."
so apparently Pee Wee Herman is gonna play the Penguin's father in Gotham.
Interesting.
That's gonna be
I could
epic.
see that.
I like that. I
actually,
like that.
because of just what the Penguin looks like in Gotham. So I guess we should. How much Gotham has Orc watched?
Every fucking episode. I love that show.
So, Star, how about you?
What was the question?
Have you watched any Gotham?
1 or 2 episodes.
Okay, so it's official. Star hates Batman. Okay, well now we know.
Star, how can you hate? I don't know you anymore, Star.
I wish I would have like individually Wyndonized each of y'all's faces, so then I could just like.
Are
move
you fucking shitting me?
Oh,
How
what?
does Owen Daniels not catch a single fucking pass? I got 0 points from my tight end. Son of a beast.
I'm
Now
assuming
I'm going to lose to Wookie, and his team sucks. Just as hard as mine does. That's with a 25-point game from Tom Brady. This is bull.
I think the only way I would ever get into fantasy football is if it had a bunch of anime characters.
This is bullshit.
Remember that old Sega Genesis game, Mutant League Football? That was fun.
I think the last football game I ever like owned was NFL Game Day '99.
I own Madden 16, so I can't say that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Game Day '99.
Oh, Yui, if you want to play some Madden 16, you're gonna get fucking wrecked. Don't do it.
No. Here's the thing.
Murder
it came
ball.
with my console. That's how I got it, and that's the only reason I had it, because it came free with my console. When I bought the PS1, it came with Game Day '99.
It's a terrible game.
It was awesome for a football game.
Well, I mean, it's a terrible game to just be included with a console.
I think it was actually perfect. Because, like, I already disliked football, so, like, it didn't really matter to me too much. Other than, like, it had a very interesting sequence in which every time you won, if you won the game, essentially they would have a sequence with the, they would have screenshots of the cheerleaders of the team, and they'd be, like, all happy. And if they lost, and, like, they would be sad and wearing sweaters, you know. I might be remembering that wrong.
Yui,
Leo
what's in the call?
at all.
Do you have him?
I could add him, but do y'all want him here? That's the question.
No, not really.
Y'all are the party president candidates, and this is like, if this was a regular episode of Fed Radio, I'd be like, oh yeah, of course. But since this is a party president candidacy, I'll let y'all decide.
Nah. Just to spite him.
Just to spite him? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
You say Star. Oh wow, Star says nothing. I'm sorry, Leo. Only one of the candidates respect you enough to answer you.
Ooh. Sick burn.
I was just like, I know he's not here, and that's why I do that. I don't know where he went. I thought he's back.
Is he not here?
I swore he was back, so I.
Oaks, haven't you lost to me this season once? Or have I played you yet? I don't think I've played you.
You played me in what?
Oaks. I said Oaks.
Oh.
Yeah, I played Oaks the first game and beat him by 0.8 points.
Okay, so Leo's playing something called European
UE4.
Union. I think it's a
Europa
European-
Universalis 4.
Europa Universalis 4.
It's
yeah.
it's
Yeah,
like a global strategy game. It's actually pretty
Yeah,
fun.
it's kind of like Civ, but more
I
awesome
know, I
and way more in depth.
messing with Leo. I was messing with Leo. I was making a bad joke. I was going to try to make it seem like he was playing something like really like a simulator, like a game that I would play.
Yeah, EU4 is like a really in-depth Civ. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, you basically you pick a nation on the planet and you try to lead it to global conquest.
Or extinction.
Or that. More extinction, more likely than not, but you get lucky once in a while.
See, people don't know that the secret win condition in civilization is to bring your civilization to extinction. Now I know it says you lost, but the thing is, you've gotten to the game over screen, so you have won the game. The game has ended. Thus you've come to the end.
It's technically true.
So if you have never had your entire race extinguished, then you have been cheated out of the true proper ending of civilization.
I've never been bad at that game. I'm sorry.
I used to play Civilization on the Super Nintendo.
Oh, Yui, you only have 34 of 50 achievements on Rocket League? You fucking peasant.
So what I was getting at was, in that, if you weren't careful how you did the pirate spawning, you would start the game with settlers and surrounded by pirates who would take out your settler in the first couple of turns. Of course, in the original Civilization, battleships lost to bowmen. And I'm still waiting for the explanation. I want Sid Meier to explain that to me. I want him to come on fedRadio right now and explain to me how an archer can be a battleship. Explain!
To be fair, that's no longer true, but
What if they had C4 tipped arrows?
I looked, they didn't. Their attack was too low.
Well, the last time I played it, it was so pixelated you couldn't tell.
Well, I based it off their attack value of 1. And apparently, the RNG can roll in such a way that a single archer unit can wipe out multiple battleships. But normally a Phalanx, there was no reason to upgrade that unit in the original Civilization because it had such a high defense that it usually always won against a battleship. The only thing that you could usually use a bomber to take out a Phalanx.
well, that was long time ago.
Or nuclear missiles. That was the most effective way to take out a Phalanx. Because what the AI would do,
Nuclear missile ready.
launching.
That's a StarCraft reference. Boom.
Yes,
Boom.
I preferred how Rise of Nations did it because every time you launched a nuclear missile, the apocalypse timer would get closer to midnight, and if you accidentally over nuked your enemy, you would destroy the world and kill everyone on the map, including yourself. Looks like someone's asking about. Oh, I'm elitist when it comes to ramen noodles. That's what Oryx said. You're elitist.
I do. If it's not a
Want you
fucking
to
chicken ramen, it's not ramen noodles. I don't know about all this shrimp and Cajun flavor and whatnot.
Creamy
It's
chicken.
awful. That's terrible. No, just regular chicken.
Creamy chicken. Chicken is salty. Creamy chickens.
I
But-
like salty.
Yeah, but like when you feel like 90% of what you're consuming is salt, it's like I am dying while eating this. Like my health is rapidly disproving. Like you know what? Actually, here's the funny thing. I actually saw in the store something sold, and it said it could make ramen have like 70% less sodium.
That
And
sounds
you-
awful. I would not want that.
No,
Nah.
this. You want to know how it works? There's a bowl that you put the ramen block in, and you put water in it, and it said, as one of the instructions, put only 30% of the sauce packet in it.
What? Then you only get 30% of the flavor.
Yes.
So I
and
just
you're,
posted
like,
a link to a picture of an article in a newspaper that says China may be using sea to hide its submarines.
Really? They're using the sea? Bastards! We've never seen the sea.
Who would ever think of that?
Seriously.
Damn, the only place I wouldn't look.
Okay, Ulrich, are you ready for the heavy-hitting, like, psychological, mental questions?
Oh, here it comes.
Sure.
Like, these are the
Maybe
kind
it's
that will,
Mo
like-
beforehand.
okay, these are, like, rhetorical questions about things. Like, I actually went up on the internet and I looked up some, like, rhetorical, sketchy, like, things that people are arguing about.
Nice.
So-
Okay.
This is a big controversial one.
Bernie Sanders, 2016.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Have you been reading up about the sex robots?
That sounds awesome.
Well, a particular person is trying to make a law to not let anyone make them.
I think I've seen something somewhere like that.
They believe that sex robots would cause additional rape
Mass extinction.
against women and children.
It would cause additional what?
No.
Yes, because apparently, if apparently people are going to be violent to the robots, and then they will immediately be violent to women and children.
That's messed up mentality.
I don't. I can see. I can see the line that's being drawn mentally. The mental line is, but actually, I'm not going to draw the mental line. I'm going to let you talk about this issue, and then I'll draw the mental line. Go ahead, Ulrich.
What are we talking about? I thought.
Sex
What?
robots.
What about them? I already said that sounds awesome. I'm sure my wife would appreciate it. She could sleep more.
Yeah, I would appreciate it. I mean, I'm all alone over here with nobody.
I'm
It'd be
sure I
nice.
would appreciate it. Sometimes I could sleep more. You
Uh,
know?
But do you think that it might lead to more violence?
I don't see how sex could lead to violence.
No.
That just sounds counterintuitive.
Where the lines being, I've actually asked several people about this.
After I get mine, I fall asleep. I don't know about y'all, but I don't have any violent tendencies after I get mine. I just get tired.
The thing is, some people do actually, and the thing is, like, they might use it to extend their. They might be into hurting women and children, and they might.
Well, they can hurt the robot.
But the thing is, they might use the robot as the gateway drug to actually physically harming women and children.
I don't know about that.
No,
Yeah, I
I
don't
mean, if
Line being drawn, and the thing is, what we don't know is what would that do for society. How would that change our morals?
Would
See,
it?
one side says that everything will be A-okay. Side A says, we'll just like work it through our society of morals. Side B says, moral corruption will increase, and generally people will degenerate further into more. Morality will just become darker and darker, essentially.
So then we can finally institute. Damn, it slipped my mind just now. What's the name of the damn movie where once a year they get to kill people?
Oh, I'd like to point out that Oaks just got kicked from the channel for saying something that apparently George Washington kicked him out of the channel, and I'm going to say that was an illegitimate thing because we were having a grown-up discussion about it, and
Doesn't matter. Naked and rape are both on the bad word list for whatever reason.
oh my gosh, Arabic just got kicked. Yeah, apparently Fed Party, like, it's a shame we weren't in fedRadio, probably wouldn't even. So I feel awful now because people are like being kicked just for like discussing their physical like beliefs in the issue, and that's actually sad. What Oak said is, to put a scientific point on it, it may desensitize people to that kind of violent activity, and that is kind of a point because you can see that as we become more and more desensitized. We start to find certain things acceptable. Like, for example, people who spend every day, you know, like if you have children and you hand them machine guns and have them kill people every day, generally violence will become like an acceptable thing to them. I don't know, like, it's one of those scientific things. I've seen it used wrongly, though. Like, for example, someone said, "Oh, you play, you know, a violent video game, you're going to become a murderer."
No.
So I actually had a teacher that informed my mom this because I was quiet, shy, and didn't interact with people very much. Generally, I stayed to my
You
own.
were apparently going to be the next Unabomber.
Oh no, worse. She said I was going to join a gang. I was going to be in a gang, and I would start like performing violent crimes against everyone in the community.
No.
Nah.
Like that. This is what like this was a parent-teacher conference about this, and I'm like, I laughed, and I just switched. I switched classes, and my grades like massively improved.
You should have told you beat hookers in games so you don't have to beat them in real life.
Well, the thing is, I was so disenchanted with the class that I sat and read Garfield books every day instead of listening to her talk. I admit that was kind of bad, but I was just so bored to tears in that class. She was extremely anal about a lot of things, and it just made me like I hit a point in which I just stopped caring.
Whoa, wait a second.
And I stopped caring about the class.
Never mind.
I used the word anal, but not in the way.
No, that wasn't it.
Well, I thought you guys
kinda.
excited or something. You know.
Kinda, but never mind.
This is my awesome alarm. Sorry.
All right. Well, I think this has been productive. An hour and a half in. But I've got some Star Wars Battlefront beta to play.
Actually, you know what? For a moment, that we're going to talk about the Battlefront beta because, like, people are really getting angry about it, and some people are really happy about it. So, Ulrich, I have questions. I very much appreciate that the game appears to be a love letter to the classic series. I can appreciate the love and work that they put into it to make that same feel and effect. Though at the same time,
it doesn't feel anything like Battlefront. It's awful.
It's interesting. It's actually like one of the previous Battlefronts, but PC players never got it. The PC Master Race got like skipped like the last couple of Battlefront games. But actually, the last Battlefront game came out in 2009. It was called Battlefront Elite Squadron. It had systematic land and space battles at the same time.
That sounds awful.
Yeah.
The ground battle.
Well, that's because that was on Nintendo DS.
So, yeah, I know, but that's where the Battlefront series continued, was on the PSP and DS.
That's terrible.
I know, but that's
It's
a lot of
a handheld game.
I know, but guess what? That's where it was successful. It made a lot of money there. The PSP one was really good. They basically looked at Battlefront 2 and they went, how can we make this better? And that's what they did.
They missed the mark.
It's a shame that
They basically took Battlefield, and I'm not even going to get into Battlefield. They took Battlefield, took everything bad about Battlefield, and slapped Star Wars on top of it.
Well, also,
which
they added,
granted, is going to sell very well for them because it's Star Wars, but it's awful.
But the no class system, that was done a long time ago in one of the previous Battlefront games. Battlefront Elite Squadron did not have a class system. Instead, like, you upgraded different weapons and you got to choose which equipment to bring. Now, it wasn't the card system that Battlefront 3 uses, but like you really had a lot of control of what your character could carry with you, and it had a certain determination. It also had fully customizable characters. But the way the battles worked was that one of the bases on the ground was an ion cannon, and the ion cannon would essentially, a player would get in there and they would actually shoot the ion cannon at the Star Destroyer or the Rebel cruiser, causing shield damage, because the X-Wings and TIE Fighters couldn't do too much shield damage, but they did a lot of hull damage. And so the ground forces had to damage the shields enough so that the Space Forces could start bombing runs. And
the last Battlefield game I appreciated was Battlefield 2142, the futuristic one.
That was really cool.
Because it had Titan mode, and Titan mode was awesome.
Hey guys.
Hi, sir.
Welcome back.
We
My
took your
boss called me.
way to insult multiple people. So like, there's certain people who now hate you more. Sorry.
What?
Yeah, sorry.
What did you say? I didn't hear what you said. My earbud fell out.
Oh, basically, we used your silence to act as if you were insulting certain people when they asked something.
Yeah, but my boss called me.
Yeah, that was a really cool Battlefield. But yeah, one of the Battlefield on the PSP is like the Elite Squadron. Yeah, it had it all linked together, and the bombers like could disable subsystems on the carriers outside the Star Destroyer or the Rebel cruiser, and it was really awesome because the ground battle and the space battle were linked, and you could take your X-wing, you could go towards the planet, transition, and you enter the atmosphere, and then you can like land on the ground and start back into the ground battle.
Yeah, it kind of plays
like that
the
game.
Titan mode of 2142. You know, you captured the control point and it would fire things up towards the Titan and it would lower its shield. Or you could drop into the Titan and try to disable the, systems from inside and whatnot.
I've had some people tell me that Battlefront 3 is perfect. And some people say it should be more like Battlefront 2. I found people that think it is perfect generally are ones that hate everything besides episode 4, 5, 6. People who like episode 4, 5, 6 only and think that everything else does not belong in Star Wars generally really likes Battlefront 3, and anyone who really enjoyed the content outside of episode 5 and 6 really have strong criticism. Also,
It
anyone
was not episode 4, 5, and 6. It was Star Wars, Return of the Jedi, and
New Hope is episode 4.
no, it's not. It's Star Wars. It's not
No.
Star Wars: A New Hope. It's Star Wars.
When the title screen said episode 4.
No, the original title screen said Star Wars.
Yeah, and then it's like episode. Like, I'm sorry, I had like the old undigital remastered ones, and they said episode 4 before anyone even talked about the prequels, and like everyone would talk about what happened before this movie. Like the teacher would always I remember we were in elementary school. The teacher was like, "Yep, this is episode 4," and like, "Where's the other episodes?" They were never made. It's one of those great mysteries.
I have one of the original VHSs, and it just says Star Wars. It doesn't say episode 4. Just Star Wars.
To be honest with you,
Episodes 1, 2, and 3 are, in my opinion, shit.
see, here's the thing. I liked episode 1, 2, and 3, and forgive me, when I watched episode 4, 5, 6, I had my father who was ex-Air Force.
You
and
keep saying 4, 5, and 6.
And
you're getting me more angry every time.
Sorry, the original video I had episode 4, 5, 6.
The original 3.
The original 3. Okay, we'll call it that. The original 3. My father would just sit and destroy the movies, because he this plan makes no tactical sense. This is stupid, and he would just tear it apart. And then what we started doing was this: he'd put the movie in, and he'd fast forward to the end, because he said everything else wasn't important.
Nice.
And I started feeling like that. After before the space battle, nothing else was really all that important. I just wanted to see the starships fighting. But anyway,
I got high hopes for the next one.
Okay,
ever since Disney bought out Star Wars, I just kind of
Now that made me sad. That did make me sad. Yes. But have hope.
And then Empire Strikes Back, it's you watch that cool Hoth battle, which I really enjoyed, and then the rest of the movie just it wasn't Star Wars. It was a few rebel heroes dick around the universe for a while.
There you
Okay, and you guys played Tomb Raider before?
And yeah, I mean that's what I'm getting at. Is everyone kind of remembers the original series differently, and some people, I swear, have very strong nostalgic glasses. But if you really start criticizing the movie, you realize they aren't perfect. There were things that were very, very wrong with them. Death Star on that was just okay. Bye, Star.
Fallout 4. Let's make it happen. That's gonna be awesome. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Ready for some Fallout 4? I mean, it actually looks like it has color, and it's not yellow like all the rest of the previous ones.
That means people can complain that it's too colorful.
I don't give a fuck about what other people complain about.
No.
It looks
No.
also a dog as my companion. I would love to have a dog as my companion.
Now, to be fair, dog meat has always been a companion since, the start.
I'll be honest with you. When my friend played Fallout 3, he got dog meat. When I played Fallout 3, dog meat never existed in my world. And I started another game, dog meat never existed in my world. He never spawned, never had the event where we met him. So, my friend would always run into dog meat. I never ran into dog meat in any of my characters. Never. So dog meat was never my Fallout 3 series. And then New Vegas, I took the robot, the robot probe, and the Brotherhood of Steel member. I'm like, I'm done.
So anyway, I'm looking forward to the new Fallout 4. I mean, just for the weapon customization, town building. You know,
Totally.
I'll probably
I'm ready. I took that whole week off.
yeah. I can't afford it.
Well, the devil pays for vacation.
To be honest, I really want to play the new Metal Gear Solid.
Now, Metal
Also
Gear
fun.
Solid, the new Metal Gear Online just came out a few days ago.
Yeah, I want to play Phantom Pain.
The Phantom Pain and the Metal Gear Online.
Yeah. So
The online version is just but the
Also,
actual game.
Fallout 4 takes place in the Northeast instead of over in the desert, which is kind of cool.
Boston, if I remember right.
Fallout
Yeah,
3
Boston and other parts of New England, known as the Commonwealth.
The Fallout 3 took place in Pittsburgh because of the pits, and I think Boston and I don't remember where else, and Anchorage.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, Fallout 3 was in DC, the DC area.
Yeah, I know, but the DLCs took place in different parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of everywhere.
And I hate to say, like, that one DLC where you get to redo, like, the Battle of Anchorage in that simulator, that was my favorite thing. Like, that for me made the game 10,000 times better than anything else in the game. Because I got to do, like a silent pistol, I got to do some kind of spy stuff, and then I got, like, soldiers, and we led the soldiers on missions, and I really enjoyed that. I liked the whole idea of, like, me taking my little tokens, getting new troops, and, like, trying to keep everyone alive. That aspect. And it's weird, is I actually ended up enjoying that more than Fallout 3. Now, Fallout 4, I'm not going to get because I don't have anything that can run it. I don't have one thing that can run Fallout 4. So
What are the minimum specs on? Didn't even look. Have they posted the minimum specs for it?
Oh, a fan trailer. Be careful. Don't click the clickbait. I've learned a long time ago. It's like looking at fan trailers is like looking at the Half-Life 3 fan trailers. It makes you cry, and then you realize it doesn't really have much to do with it. Unless it's like a fan trailer kind of collabing everything that E3 did in a more like tightly knit package. In Fallout 4, you'll be able to customize your weapons, which I have to be honest, I'm really happy that they took what New Vegas did and they upped it. I really like the look of the weapon customization. I do appreciate it, and if I could play Fallout 4, I would.
Fallout 4 recommended is 8 gigs of RAM and a GTX 780 or R9 290X. Well, I got that.
And now, presented. So, okay, we talked about Fallout. We talked about the Battlefront beta. Actually, we ended up talking about Star Wars instead of the beta. I heard a lot of people complaining about the spawn camping on Hoth. I don't know how bad it is. Devil Dog Gamer says that the flight mechanics are completely BS, but that's coming from someone who plays like 90% of his games are sims. Like, he plays simulators, so like he has a very harsh look, and he doesn't like the arcadey controls. And then of course Captain Shack loves the flight controls. So I don't know, like I haven't touched them myself. The complexity of trying to find like a system to put that on, just I don't want to put Origin on any of my computers, basically. I refuse to put Origin on any of my computers, so that's why I'm not playing the beta. And instead, I make assumptions from what I see. Also, like I have a family member who has it on their Xbox One, but I don't ask to touch someone else's, stuff. But that's just like a personal thing of mine.
All right. Well, I think we're just about done here. It's about bedtime for me.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for joining me, guys. And this has
Fixing
been
cable comes early in the morning.
Lovely.
This will, by the way, once this episode is done, we'll actually go ahead and add itself to YouTube, and you can show it to your friends and family, and like set fire to things and so forth. Oh, someone's asking about Star Citizen, but I think we're out of time today. I think everyone wants to get some sleep. I've only slept 1 hour today, so I'm a little crazy.
fedRadio brought to you by Friends for Work.
Brought to you by NyQuil. When you need to go to sleep, just keep drinking, and you'll never wake up.
Brought to you by the Friends for Orc campaign for Orc.
Yes, and Star left.
Since SAR's gone.
By the way, Oaks was like, he's like, hey, can we talk about Star Citizen? But I'm like, I don't know, like, I will say, like, just before we say, I am really impressed with Star Citizen, and I really enjoy it. So.
I love Star Citizen. I even went out and bought a friggin' joystick and system. I bought a whole HOTA system for it. Like, I've got the joystick, the pedals, everything.
So
I go hard on some Star Citizen.
I think they were showing the co-op play. Maybe I can like download that YouTube video and kind of add it to the.
You do realize he ended up getting us to talk about Star Citizen.
No, but like only in the briefest sense of like what we'll do next time. Like next time we'll sit down and we'll actually.
Next time on fedRadio.
Next time on fedRadio, DK will shut up. Okay, let me play a song. Let me play a song. Yes. Enjoy the white square. I'm gonna hide it so no one can see it. Come back. There we go.
Oh, okay. Well, it's time for bed.
Okay, I'm playing a little song to song us out. It is the song "Impossible" from Bumpy Truck. Steambot Chronicles.
Bum, bum, ba-da.
Thanks for joining us on fedRadio. This has been DK3D9.
Yeah, you're not.
Be easy.
I think like next time we'll have a special episode like just to like teach people how to do these.
All right. Well, I'm gone.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye.
2 hours.
Bye, Cash. And thanks for joining us, everyone. And I enjoyed the debate. I'm sorry I missed a portion of it because we're called, but it's okay. It's going to be fun. And I thank you for joining us tonight. I kind of realized the conversation kind of watered down from where I intended. I'm sorry. I do apologize for that, and I do hope you enjoyed yourselves and like did not like catch fire. I'm gonna set myself on fire. Anyway, I hope no one like sets themselves on fire. That would be awful. I have faith in anyone can hear me, but that's fine. So we're gonna turn the broadcast off, and I hope you enjoyed.